Hello guys. So a fair disclaimer before we go into the content, so that this channel is not responsible for any illegal activities that you do learning from this channel, and it's only meant for educational purpose only. So in this video I'm going to explain about installation of Tails in VirtualBox and how we can connect safely to the dark web. So first of all I would like to explain you what is the dark web and how we can like what is the difference between surface web, deep web and dark web, and we'll know what is the difference first, and then we will go for the installation of Tails. And running the Tails operating system, we need to connect to the Tor network, and after connecting the Tor network we can access the dark web. So what is the difference between deep web, dark web and surface web? So here you can see the surface web is whatever we see in your Google search or Bing search or whatever search you want. All the content of data, text, images and videos that is accessible to the public, it's called the surface web. And the next one is deep web. So deep web is something that is private to a person or an organization, or it requires some form of authentication or authorization. For example, let me take your Gmail. In your Gmail, you might have kept your mails or your videos or your PowerPoint presentations or whatever you want. But it's only accessible to you after you enter your credentials. So those are not accessible to others, but it's only accessible to you. And what is accessible to others is not accessible to you. So the data that is engraved inside with credentials, it's called the deep web. And the third one is dark web. So what is dark web is, these are not available in normal browsers or search engines, and these are not indexed by normal search engines, and it's only available with certain browsers that is compatible for accessing these websites. Normally it is called as the .onion websites because it provides a layer by layer protection. So in order to access this dark web, we need to install the Tor browser, or there are some other browsers or methodologies used to access the dark web. So here we will be using the Tor network to access the dark web. So let's go into installing this Tails operating system in VirtualBox, and we'll see how we can go to the dark web. So first you have to go to the website tails.boom.org, and here you have to find the version that is compatible with VirtualBox. There are here you can see install Tails is there. Click on the OS which you are using. So I'm going for Windows now, and here you can see download Tails is there, but so you have to find the version which is supported by the virtual machine. So here on this page you can see there is an option called run Tails in a virtual machine. Click on that and you can download this ISO image file. So I have already downloaded this image file, and after downloading this image file, what you can do is you can just go to your Oracle VirtualBox Manager and create a new machine, and you can name it as Tails. So since I have already named one as Tails, I'll just name it as a different name and use Linux. Oracle Debian64 is fine, and give it a base memory of 2 GB for smooth running, and create a virtual hard disk 8 GB. Is enough for this operating system. So now we have the Tails operating system. So we need to load the storage using settings, storage, click on the folder where the Tails operating system is there. So this is the recent version, so I'm selecting that. Okay, so now you can see the Tails operating system is loaded. Let's start the Tails operating system. So now you can see the Tails operating system is booting up. So I'll just increase my screen scaling just to see the compatibility. Actually, it's better not to make it full screen. I know there are methodologies to make it full screen, but I would not suggest to do so. As we are going to access the dark web, it's not quite safe to have your screen resolution visible in the dark web. There are ways that it could be hacked. So the use of this Tails operating system is, it is a very much private operating system, and it does not store your data or your identity or whatever it is. And the concept of Tor itself is could be made as another video, so I won't be going deep into that. So we'll see how we can install Tails and accessing the dark web, and in further videos I'll talk about how we can access the dark web and what are the features available in dark web, and about the Tor network, how the connection of Tor network works in order to provide your privacy, etc, etc. So now you can see the Tails screen has loaded. So you can there is an option of creating a persistent storage if it's loaded from a USB, and you can just select this option as well if you want to have persistent storage. So one of the problems you will face during installation of Tails is in a virtual machine is you can't scroll the screen properly. So you can see there is no features available to scroll the screen for me to select what is down there below the screen, and there is not much options for me left to minimize the screen also. So in this case, what I can do is I can use the tab button. So you can see the tab button will move to the options, and it will select the options below. So now I have selected OK. Let's see what is the next screen for this. So now you can see that the next screen appears that asks for to connect to Tor automatically. So when I click on this connect to Tor automatically, I'm here also facing the same problem that for confirmation OK or whatever the button is available in the screen, it's not visible. So I'm going to use again a tab and enter. You can see that I have entered it using the tab, and it's going to the next screen. This is only a problem when we are just installing. After that, you will be all the buttons in the browser will be visible for you to access. So I'm just starting the Tor browser, and let's see how we can access the dark web. So now the Tor browser has started. This Tor browser will be relatively slow compared to normal browsers like Chrome and Mozilla Firefox, because it applies a concept called bouncing of servers to hide your identity. So whatever the request you will be sending will be bouncing on different servers, and those responses should come back to that respective servers, and then it should come back to your browsers. So that will take some time rather than your normal browsers. So that is the reason why it takes some time for it to load. So I'm seeing the home page of this Tails. So let's see where we can find this dark web. So the normal search engine associated with this browser is DuckDuckGo. So I'm just going to check hidden wiki latest link. So like Google or other home pages, hidden wiki is the homepage for the dark web normally. So you can see there are a lot of options here, and there are duplicates as well. I should warn you. So you should find the right one. So I'll just go to this hiddenwiki.com and find hidden wiki homepage, I guess. So you can see there is some delay in accessing the web page because of uh, this Tor browser usage. So here you can see the URL here. It ends with some random text and onion dot onion, and we are into the wiki URL. And here you can see the new hidden wiki URL is presented. So I'm just going to click that one just to make sure that I'm going to the latest one. So we are in the latest one. So here you can see there are a lot of options for you, a lot of legal and illegal options for you to browse. So I would not advise for you to go into illegal activities or do some illegal activities here. It's just for some educational purpose as well as knowledge building if it's not in the surface web. So there is one thing that I want to tell you, that we will not be sure if it's like original or duplicate or whatever it is. So you can see that a lot of services are available, guns, dark web hackers, etc, etc. So I'm just going to show you one of the web pages, and I'll post another video about all these options in the dark web for our education purpose. So here I'll just select dark web hackers for hire, and you can see there is quite some delay in loading rather than normal. You can see another web page has loaded, and you can see that there are certain options available for you to hire based on Bitcoin values or USD values, which is based on the like complication of the services provided. They are charging it, like Facebook and Twitter hacking, etc, etc. So these are, we can't be like so sure that if it's original or not, but these are just web pages. We don't know if it's a scam or not also. So just wanted to let you know that these are the services available, and there are certain knowledge books also available for you. Let's try some knowledge data, a blog maybe. Not sure if it's full load or not. Okay, that one did load. So certain websites are down here, so we will not be able to see that. We'll see if this one works. ProPublica. So we have like other versions like Facebook version, like that for this dark web also. Facebook, and there are a lot of versions for I guess Paytm. I'm not sure, but certain versions are available for the dark web. You can see it's loading here. The ProPublica investigation, and just you can see that. I can see certain news over here using the URL of .onion. So there are some data that is not available in the surface web that is available here, but it's not suitable for all users. So viewer discretion is advised, as I told earlier, because here there is no censors or anything, just everything is revealed over here. So it will not be suitable for certain people, which I don't advise to see. So this is how we can access the dark web safely. And one thing is you are using the Tor network to hide your identity and what is your source IP address, etc. And the another one is you are accessing the user using tails with another layer of security. And it's best if you don't access it by expanding the screen to your original screen size, which is also not advisable. So that's it for today, guys, and thank you for watching. And like, view, and like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.